Yo, back at you another walking vlog. Uh, yeah, I just thought I'd share this story about my stomach ache issue last night. That I had a sudden stomach ache. Let me see. Let me see. Yesterday morning, I ate. All I had was three taffy apples and some generic Doritos or potato chips, whatever you want to call them. Tortilla chips, yeah. Off-brand Doritos. Doritos is the shit, but sometimes you don't want to spend all that money. You know what I'm saying? So they good for that, for a good if you're on a budget and shit. They'll do. It's not nasty. They're not great, but it'll do. So I ate some of those after the three taffy apples. That's all I had. So then I went to stream. I streamed for about maybe 4 hours. I'm thinking yesterday before I got my connection lost on the stream. Shit, I didn't think I was gonna stream for 4 hours, man. To be fair, I was ready to quit. Yeah, honestly, rather, I was ready to quit around the time I lost connection. So I believe that because it quit during the match that I was in when I was playing Marvel Rivals yesterday. It quit during the match. I hated that. I hate when it quit. I hate when it does it during the match, when it disconnects or crashes, I should say. So because it had nothing to do with my internet. It was just because that game itself is known to crash and freeze and shit. It's not really bad, you know what I'm saying, but it can happen with that. So word of caution before you play that game, if you're interested in that game, Marvel Rivals. I recommend it, you know what I'm saying? It's very fun, free to play game. It's free. And it's also on PS4 as well. Happy about that. Oh shit. I'm happy about that. So there you have it. So anyways, so all I had was the three taffy apples and the chips. I think I had some. Yeah, I had some water to go along with it. I think I had some water, didn't I? I can't remember if I had water or not. Because apples already have water in it. You know what I'm saying, or juice, I should say, in it. So, sometimes I don't drink water when eating taffy apples. I don't think I had water. Shit, I don't remember if I had it or not. But anyways, that's all I have. Three taffy apples and chips. And yeah, so I had that. And I went to stream for like the 4 hours, and I was really hungry by the time it ended. You know what I'm saying? And it was getting late at night. It was like around maybe 10. Maybe 10:30 or some shit when I ate again. It was probably later than that. I can't remember what time. I know it was at nighttime when I streamed for like 4 hours. Cause I slept late last night. In case you wonder, like, how was it 4 hours later at night? I woke up late, and plus I had to update the game. That took time for it to update, and so yeah. So it goes like this. I stopped. I was gonna restream it, the game, because I got bumped off or I lost connection. But I said I'm gonna eat first. You know what I'm saying, before I restream. I might as well. You know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna walk down this street. I never walked down the street since I lived here in 3 years. I'm gonna walk down the street for the first time. But anyway, so I I ate some leftover pizza, and yeah, all I had was some leftover pizza and some powdered lemonade that you mix with water and shit like that. And I had that. It's called Country Time lemonade. I think it's called that, Country Time. I had that on the side to drink with my leftover pizza. And it's funny because I didn't feel no aching in my tummy until after I was eating that pizza. Because every time I swallowed, I felt it. And I was like, Keep in mind, I'm watching YouTube at this point, so my mind's kind of divided. But of course I noticed the pain. And I was like, that's pretty intense. But I didn't really think much of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. I didn't really worry about it. Even when I drank and I swallowed, I felt the pain again. I kept it again because I felt it mildly before I swallowed any food or drink. So it was weird because I never felt it before. I was hungry and shit like that. But after I ate, I was like, ooh. It was like pain in my chest area and my stomach at the same time. And I was like, So I'm still ain't worried at this point. I'm like, I'm gonna restream, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hopefully go away, you know what I'm saying? So I sat down to restream and it came again, but this time it didn't go away. It wasn't too mild and it wasn't too strong either. But at the same time, you felt it. You know, so I'm streaming and I'm debating as I'm streaming whether I'm going to mention it or not during the stream. Because you wouldn't know that I had any type of pain listening to me on the stream. You wouldn't know at all. I guess I'm good at masking it. But I ended up saying that, mentioning it during the stream. And you know, so it just wouldn't go away. It was just there, you know what I'm saying? I felt bloated. I assumed it was gas. I just had bad gas that I need to fucking fart out, you know what I'm saying? Or belch. I belched once, but it was a small one. I don't know what, I was like, man, because I was thinking like, I think when I end this stream, I'm going to take me a shit, you know what I'm saying? Or use the toilet, if you will. So I ended up doing just that at the end of the stream. And I didn't move my bowels much. I did move it, but a little bit came out. And I was thinking like, okay, that wasn't much. I thought I was going to shit more than that. So I went to bed. The stomach ache was still there. I wasn't going to sleep with my stomach because doing that proved painful. So I slept on my side. And I woke up about maybe 2 hours later. Maybe 2.5 at the most. At the least. So, was it most or least? Anyways, it was between 2 hours and 2.5 hours. Something like that. So I got up, went to the bathroom again. It wasn't an urgent need to go, but I decided to go. I said, fuck, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Because I still got the stomach ache. Let me see if I can shit some more. Because I could have just like went back to sleep. Glad I didn't. And you're gonna find out why. I did shit more than I anticipated. And I was like, okay, it looks like that's all I need to do is shit some more. Okay, simple. See, I'm a YouTube watcher. And once again, I had YouTube on my phone. And I had somebody talk about Marvel Rivals. So I was listening to him talk about Marvel Rivals and I'm taking a shit. And I got up. I was on the toilet for about maybe 20 to 30 minutes on the toilet, just trying to push it out, because the bigger one came out much later, I'm glad I stayed on the toilet. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm finna get up and get back in his bed, right? Because I'm thinking if I gotta shit again, I just do it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When the sun comes up, basically. Cause this is the wee hours of the fucking morning. It's like fucking 3 a.m. at this point. So I get up to wipe myself, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you know how you feel when you might throw up. So I felt that. And I was like, I know I'm not finna throw up. I said, hell no. So I'm proceeding to try to wipe myself. And I threw up. For the first time, I threw up a total of 3 times. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, all I could say was, wow. I remember that vividly. I just kept saying, wow, that's it. Because I couldn't believe I was throwing up. So I'm like, this is unusual. I didn't expect to throw up. Go. They got the right of way. They could run me over there and think nothing of it. But anyways, I ended up train. I ended up finishing that, and I wiped myself because I didn't even get to wipe myself. I just started throwing up those 3 times, and once that was done, I was like, this gotta be it, man. The pain gotta go away. The ache gotta go away now. I mean, holy shit. So I was right. The stomach ache went away. And I went back to bed. So I went to sleep. I had no problem going to sleep. And that was that, you know what I'm saying? But when I woke up this morning, about maybe 2 hours later. Oh, sorry about that.
You good? Thank you.
Welcome. Let me see, I think I slept for about maybe 4 more hours. I'm gonna say 3 hours. So I slept and I woke up and the stomach ache is gone. However, I do have a slight ache. I can't say it's actually not a chest pain. It's actually a windpipe pain, if that makes any sense. It's like it's in my chest area, but it's not the chest. It's coming from my windpipe. I guess you can call it I guess it is still a chest pain. I guess it is, but it doesn't feel like it's straight. It's coming in the chest. Fuck it. I think it is. I think it's still a chest pain. So, but that's slightly. I still feel a little bit. So right now, I did go on the toilet again. I shitted some more on the toilet, and now I'm out here getting some ginger ale because I was told that it gets rid of stomach aches and shit. I'm assuming that ginger ale gets rid of indigestion as well. because indigestion will cause a stomach ache. So, let me see. Yeah, so that's what I'm on with to get some ginger ale. Even though the stomach ache is gone, I still want to get it because I was saying last night, man, I wish I had some ginger ale right now. So I'm just gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the convenience store because hopefully I'm gonna be able to get it on sale there. Because 3-liter pops are fucking $3. That's fucking insane. I mean, 2-liter pops. We don't have 3 liters no more. At least around my neck of the woods, we don't. 2-liter pops is like fucking $3, man. Tops. It's ridiculous. 2-liter fucking pops, and the motherfuckers got smaller too. And they got nerve to still call it a fucking 2-liter. It's not a 2-liter no more. Yeah, I'm gonna go and say it's not a 2-liter no fucking more. So, shit smaller as hell, man. You don't need perfect eyesight to fucking know this shit. 2 liters are smaller now. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably give me a few other items too. And that's that, man. We'll see what happens. And I don't think I'm going to do a follow-up vlog on this. So I'm just going to talk about it in passing. Instead. Like during the stream or something like that. The update and shit. Or I might update it in the chat. Not in the chat. Update in the description box. So I'm a streaming man. I call it the chat. So yeah, since it's only about 20 minutes, I'm going to talk about some other things. And one of the things I want to talk about is arguing. And it's like at least everybody I ran across, people say arguing, they see arguing as bad, when actuality it's not. It's the results that are bad. When you get loud and cursing and name calling, that's when it's bad. Arguing itself is not bad. In fact, we need to argue amongst ourselves because that gets us to know the other person and it gets us to know ourselves. We're sharing what we think. We're giving insight about ourselves to them, and they give insight about themselves to us. Because aren't you curious on, let's be honest, aren't you curious on why people think the way they do? Or if they believe in God, for example. You know what I'm saying? Aren't you curious about that? Come on. And you just talk to them. And they can explain to you why they don't or why they do. So yeah, man. I think I think arguments go south because one person doesn't end it. They continue to engage with the person when there's no common ground being met. They're not listening to you. You know what I'm saying? They're not at least not seeing your point of view. You know what I'm saying? Or I tell people, if you find yourself repeating yourself over and over again, the argument's over. It's over, man. Because if you continue to talk to them, you're not getting nowhere. It's going to frustrate you or them. And if they're getting loud at you, you got to keep your temper at bay too. If they're starting to get loud, that's when you tell them. You say, "Look, either calm down, or I'm cutting this conversation." I mean, come on, you don't need to get loud. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to work on my motherfucking attitude, especially when I debate people, argue with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want to be like getting heated and shit. I mean, like, despite the fact I know why I do, I still don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are so delusional. It makes my head spin. It's like, and it pisses me off because, not that I hate them, because I don't hate anybody. It's the fact that I care about people. That's why, and it makes me sad, and it's upsetting to me how people believe in shit at face value as the gospel truth. You know what I'm saying? They take speculation as the mean as the truth. You know what I mean? It's fucking amazing to me. It's like, wow. Even though I'd be amused when I watch debates, when the other side is just getting fucking destroyed, it's fucking funny and amusing. But at the same time, man, it's fucking infuriating too, because it's like, this person's really dumb. It's like, wow. Because if I'm gonna name call you in a debate or argument, you have to deserve it. If I feel you deserve to be called that, I'm gonna call you that. Because one story is that there was a friend of mine who kept calling me on my phone. I was like, I'm not picking up. Why is he calling me 5 minutes later? That annoys the shit out of me, by the way. Don't call me 5 minutes later if I don't pick up the phone. If it goes in the voicemail, I can't get to the phone. Why are you calling me again? I should have waited till I was cooled down a little bit. But I ended up texting him. I said, dude, don't you know that I can't get the fucking phone right now. I can't remember why I called him, but I called him retarded, and he took offense to that shit. Because he wasn't understanding what I was selling him. So that means you're slow, because you're not getting it. So that means you're retarded, quote unquote, or slow. So I used the term retarded. And that offended him. I was like, dude, you are, because you're not getting what I'm saying. It was still close to this day. But I'm just making a point. But I was a little bit on edge too as well, so. Cause I remember we talked on the phone, he was like, so you gonna call me that, huh? And you could tell he was mad from his voice. I was like, yeah. What other word can I call you? It's like, cause you're not hearing what I'm saying. Cause it was something that he said that made me call him retarded. I forgot what it was. It was so long ago. But I remember I called him that. I wish I could fucking remember. But yeah, man. I mean, was I over the line? Perhaps. I mean, because I did call him that pretty quick. But anyways, that's why arguments tend to be to go out of control, because one person does not end it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't argue by yourself. It's like, why continue to talk to this person when there's no common ground being met, and you have to repeat yourself? It's stupid. It's a waste of your fucking time and energy. It's like, they don't get it. They don't get it, And that's what the type of person was that was assassinated recently. Mr. Kirk, or Charlie Kirk, if you will. Assassinated simply because they didn't like his opinions. They didn't like his viewpoints. Basically, let's get real. They didn't like the truth. There, I said it. He didn't speak opinions. He spoke the truth. Some things he said was opinions, but I think what really got him assassinated was based on truth, what he was telling them, but they didn't want to hear it. I mean, some people, they just don't want to hear it, man. It's like, it's amazing to me, because when they want to give you statistics and shit like this, that, and the third, right? But the moment you try to give them statistics, I think you're smart enough to know what them are, who they are. I'm talking about. I think you're smart enough. When you try to give them statistics, they'll say, "Oh, that's not true." Well, wait a minute. You just told me yours. I can tell you what you're telling me is not true. Then they turn around and say, I don't trust Google. I've heard that before. I was like, what? Then why should I believe you then? In your statistics then? Did you get them from Google? It's like, I don't get it. It's like you want to listen to, you don't want to listen to statistics I'm bringing out that debunks what you telling me. And they'll go as far as to say, oh, I don't believe that. Well, it's not I can tell you then. It's like you just don't believe it. I'm just telling you statistics. Statistically, that's what it says. I said, well, do you believe it? Yes. Because those are studies that has been done for years. Year-long studies. It's like, this is not a drop of a hat type of shit. It's a study, man. But yeah, so there you have it, man. It's like, phew. Yeah, so there used to be a Family Dollar here. It was a discount store that I used to go to. Instead of just closing it down, they took the whole motherfucker down to the ground. They tore the whole store down. I was like, man, we can't have nothing over here. There's a Walgreens way down the corner there I used to go to get my medicine. It's a pharmacy. You get chips and shit like that, pizza, shit like that, but it's a pharmacy. And they closed that down, but the building's still there. It's not fucking totaled like this one is here. Ain't nothing there. All that they tore down. They tore all that down. Crazy, man. Why couldn't they just make it into something else? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of stories that piss me off this month alone, man. It's like, what the fuck? And it's like the 19th now of the month. And throughout the 19 days, I heard, let me see, one, two, at least two in particular. The Charlie Kirk assassination shit, that people, dumbasses were celebrating it. And the fucking, the incident happened before that, which is a month prior, with the girl on the train getting stabbed by this deranged black dude who claimed she called him the N-word. So, and it's plain as day on the camera, she didn't fucking call him shit. She didn't even look at his direction. I seen the fucking footage, man. They showed her when she got on the train and when she sat down. She's minding her own fucking business. Infuriating. I don't give a shit if he was Chinese or white. It's still infuriating. Girl didn't do nothing to you. And yes, it was racially motivated. He said he got that white girl and he said she called him a nigga. Ridiculous. Fucking insane, man. And some people question if he was really mentally ill. I mean, like, I could defend this though. I say he is. It doesn't give him a right to do what he do though. Of course, that mentally illness shouldn't be no fucking excuse. He had tattoos on his arms. Cause it takes a stable person to stand still as you get those tattoos and shit. My thing is this: he probably got those tattoos before he became mentally ill. Cause some people, now everybody's born with bipolar and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not born. My brother wasn't born with that shit. He didn't display that shit after he was locked up for the first time after a robbery. Before that, he was a normal dude. Because if he had symptoms before that, I didn't notice them. He was just a normal dude, you know what I'm saying? But But yeah, I mean, I don't believe this fucking dude was mentally ill when he was coming up. Cause he was like in his 30s at this point. So when he got those tattoos, he probably was really young when he got those tattoos. Probably 25 or some shit. 24 maybe. And he wasn't mentally ill then. Because you got to remember, not everybody's born mentally ill. Some people become that way. Sometimes, unfortunately, life causes you to become that way. It's happened to me before, but I ended up coming out of it some years ago. I was literally losing my fucking mind. Because life was taking a turn for the worse for me at that point in time. Yeah, some of us can get out of it. And some of us, unfortunately, don't get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It can happen regardless of that. Maybe a death in the family, somebody you love. Normally, people just grieve and move on. And keep that person in their hearts and memories and shit. Some people lose their fucking minds, man. Or a traumatic event will happen to you will cause you to lose your fucking shit. Your mental state. You know. It's nuts, man. But yeah, dude killed her. Like, he stabbed her neck like 3 times and shit. And people, what pisses me off, besides what happened to the girl, I think she was like 21, 22, she's from Ukraine or some shit. And what pisses me off about it was people kept saying, nobody did nothing. You know, it's hard for me to keep faith in humanity. It's hard. Because it's fucking on camera why they didn't. I had to explain to this uploader. I think I was pretty adult about it. I explained to him why they didn't do nothing, man. You can see it. This is not speculation. It's not an observation. You don't need a really observation eye to see why they didn't do nothing. This person seen the video too, just like everybody else in the fucking chat. I mean, the comment section. I said chat again. In the comment section, right? I was like, they wasn't even looking in her direction before she was stabbed. So they couldn't do shit because they didn't know what the fuck happened. And after when it happened, I was, oh, they didn't say, they could have did something after she was stabbed because they knew something happened. Again, the video footage shows you why, and you can fucking conjure up in your brain as to why they didn't do anything. They did not think it was bad. Even if they knew she was assaulted, they were like, okay, she's okay. He's just some crazy fucker that attacked her. They didn't see no fucking knife. They didn't know about it. They didn't see no fucking blade in his hand. Or pocket knife, if you call it. They didn't see that. Or what about the blood droplets on her pants? The small blood droplets on her pants. I mean, yeah, he probably hit her in the nose or whatever. I mean, you know, she could still been okay. But, you know, people normally don't do shit, you know. That's just how we are, man. Because maybe we don't want to get fucking hurt either. You ever think about that? But anyways, they thought that she was okay, at least. Plus, dude was walking away. He didn't continue to hit her. You know what I'm saying? And he walked away and he was bleeding and shit. It wasn't until she fell over that they knew it was more serious than they thought it was. Because she was bleeding, so he obviously stabbed her. So that's when they found out. It's, oh shit. Because she seemed like she was fine. She was terrified, but she was curled up. But it seemed like she was okay. You know what I'm saying? She was gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was there on that train and that car, I wouldn't have been quick to offer no assistance to her. I would have just sat there. Because number one, dude is still around. If I would have did anything, I would have waited till he got off the fucking train before I went to her and said, are you okay? That's if I would have said that, you know. But I'm thinking like, I would have been thinking like, well, she's okay, you know what I'm saying? She'll live, basically, you know. But no, it was more serious than anybody thought, and nobody could have prevented her death, no matter what. Even though this dude took off his sweater or something like that, a shirt, and he applied pressure to the wound she was bleeding from. But you couldn't save her, man. She ended up passing on that train.
What stupid idiots had the dog up right there where people got to walk past?
I know, I almost didn't see him. Or her dog, or the she dog. It's a pit bull right there and shit. But yeah. And my question, I like the question they fucking ask. Those who put comments in, those who say that nobody did nothing, or anything to that, anything of that nature, that nobody did, and they should be ashamed of themselves and all that shit. My question is, what the fuck would you have done? Superman or Supergirl? It's like, what the fuck would you have done there? That's too bad you wasn't there. That's too fucking bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you would have done something. What you gonna do, beat him up? And he was no small man. I'll tell you that. And plus, I'm not a fucking fighter, man. It's like, I don't want to get hurt, man. It's like, I talked about this before in an older vlog, man. It was a screen capture vlog. Talk about this 14-year-old boy who killed this dude who was harassing his mom. And people in the comments talking about, nobody else did nothing but that boy and all that shit. And I pretty much said the same thing. I was like, what the fuck? Dude can fucking retaliate, man. You don't know who the fuck this guy is. And I did say, I admit, I said, if it was my sister, I probably would have did something. Intervened somehow. If it was my sister, somebody I knew dearly and loved. But if it's a stranger, I'm likely not to do anything. But then again, I actually do not know what I would do if I was in a situation. Let's get real. We don't know what the fuck we would do in that situation. So that's pretty bold for you to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody did anything. That's sad. Fuck off, man. It's like people will likely intervene in something if they know the person, or if that person's a close family member of theirs. They'll likely intervene then, as opposed to a complete stranger. That's the way we are. Yes, some people have came to the rescue of women getting beat by men in public, and good for them. But you never know. You putting yourself in hot water for that woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that. Yes, it's a brave thing to do to protect her. You don't know who she is. But their train incident was not like that, because by the time they knew something was going on, he had already stabbed her. So they didn't even know what the fuck. I don't think they knew she was fucking stabbed, to be honest. Because she wasn't saying nothing to him. Like, you didn't see her mouth when she was looking at him like, what the fuck? You know? Because I don't think she said, why did you stab me or anything. She was just terrified. She probably couldn't even speak. She was so scared of this dude.
What's up,
Hey, what's up?
Good morning to you.
Morning to you.
I need to sit right there. That's all.
So, I'll take this card. It really had no bottom on it. Okay. Give me a second. Oh my God, I don't want to flip this phone on, because if I do, I'm gonna lose the screen. So that's how the cookie crumbles, man. It's like, I lost my thought too. I lost my fucking thought. But that's how the cookie crumbles, though. It's like, you don't know what you would do in that situation. And you don't. You can tell us what you, or what you would do, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know. You don't fucking know. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Let's get real. I mean, I wish I can say what I would do